Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to an October 1st edition of Awesome Calls Trading live recap. That a lot of you follow me on YouTube, Instagram. I think I have like 30,000 people on Instagram, and I don't know how many I have. I think my last profile on Twitter was 29,000, almost 29.2. And um, so, I do have. I'm doing a special webinar, and I haven't done one of these in a year and a half. Um, and I have traders that have been in the room for years that are waiting for it. And this is the one time I open up my world to all of you and to all of the chat room. And it's kind of like a 2 hours of just secret sauce. And I literally sit there and tell you how I start my day, how I begin my day, and it's for a selected group, and it's $4.99. But I also give you 1 full month to the room, so you can try the room out with what I've taught you. Plus, I give you tons of recorded sessions, probably a good 20 hours worth, so you can listen to it anytime on the weekend and so forth. Plus, this one will be recorded. But I spend there and I actually go over 16 years. This is actually a webinar for a lot of the moderators that own rooms. This is where they'll come in and they'll just sit there for 2 hours. They'll use fake names and they'll come in. This is where they get taught. And then they take these lessons over to you to teach you so you could trade what we do over here. And then I get a lot of novice people that kind of just want to know, like, how does a pro think? Um, I give you like my technical strategies, how I scale in and scale out, my risk per trade, understanding the plays, what's an upgrade, downgrade. Like today, every day I give the chat room a little bit of secret sauces. And this is a combination where they all come together. And then I just kind of go over each idea, how I find the plays and so forth. From the scanners I use, what determines a pump and dump, how to read FDA news, bio plays, how to read understanding level 2, how to read an IPO. Wait till you see how my IPOs, wow, I'm going to blow you away. My IPOs, I spent about 10, 15 minutes just on IPOs alone, on how I read them, find them, search them, determine what is a winner to a not. I will actually show you key words in IPOs, what I avoid, okay, and why I'm so accurate over the last 10 years on IPOs alone. Anyway, it's a really great, it's a 2 hour session. I start at 10 o'clock sharp, and you just click the bottom here. I believe it's right down here, and you pay through PayPal or a credit card, and there it is. And you get 1 full access to the month to our room, and anytime I do a future one, you get all of them as long as you're in the room. So it's a really good. If you've been in the room for about 3 to 4 months and you love what we do and the consistency, this is it. This is the top dog. How to trade the open's great because it tells you how to scale into the ideas. But this goes far beyond. And I only do them once a year. So this is my one time a year. I won't do one until next, probably July or August of next year. So, okay. And I really don't do it for the money, but it's a Sunday. It's my time, and I already do enough for the room. I do probably more work and legwork for people in the chat room than any other probably owner of a room. But this is my Sunday, and I want you to get in my head. All right, so if you see this out there, it's right there. Click it. So I look forward to seeing you. I've had some of those where I've had over, I think, 90 or 101 people in the room when I started doing those. And it's crazy. But hey, let's see. Let's see right here. Oh, what are we doing today? All right, let me give you about 10 minutes. Today, we did Vive, ANAB, ACOD, ETFC, Ameritrade. Hey, good news. For all those that are watching that didn't get to trade with us today, we traded E-Trade and Ameritrade, okay? And we shorted those and then bought the bottoms and curled them and made good money. I don't think anybody really lost on those trades. They were good setups. We just waited for them to flatten out, and then we started to buy them. B of A came in and downgraded AMTD, which gave us the beauty of it is Charles Schwab has made an announcement. They are no longer charge commissions on trades. You have no idea. This is a game changer for the whole industry. This isn't about Schwab. This is about every platform out there. Now that Schwab has set the precedents, all of them are going to follow, or all of them are going to go down to a buck or two. And even then, they're still going to have to answer to people like me. Well, why am I fucking being charged $2 to begin with? The fuck is wrong with you? You're not doing me any favor. I'll just ship my money to fucking Schwab. What are you going to do? Okay. All right. So be careful when they start discounting you. Well, we'll give you $2. No, fuck you. Either give it to me what Schwab is doing. Shut the fuck up. That's all you have to say. I mean, straight up. This is it. This is a game changer for all platforms. And all these platforms out there getting paid per click on your clients, your days are numbered. You better figure out some other streamline of revenue for you. It's done. All right. But it's great news for us, all reputable traders that do trades through AMTD, especially me, and don't have to pay commissions no more. Imagine that. Imagine, what do we do? 30, 40, 50 trades a day? It's $350 in clicks. All right. 40 is 280. Think how much money you're saving. Some people actually pay over, if you look at your pay per click, you're actually paying almost $25,000 a year to trade stocks on a platform on top of keeping your money with the platform. Think about that for a second. Think of that. 25 grand and it's gone. That that's your revenue now. You got a raise today. You got a fucking raise. Somebody's paying you more. Imagine doing a round trip and seeing that's the net profit. That's all yours. No more, oh, well, I got to take the trade and the ECF fee and all. Fuck that. Okay? So, and that's what you got to be careful. That's what I want you to be careful. These guys are going to start thinking of ways to still get your money. Right? So, yeah, they may not trade per click. Right? But they'll turn around, well, the ECN fee was expensive. The route fee was expensive. If you want to use that route, it's going to be $1. You see? They're going to come out with other ways. That's why they're pausing right now. They're pausing. It's not all going to go away. So right now is a day to make your phone calls to get as many trades as you can, because they'll come up with some ingenious way to get around it. Oh, we can't get money like this way? Fine, we'll do add-on fees. Oh, well, now if you're going to trade 1,000 shares at TD, it costs you this much, where there was no cost at all if you did 1,000 or 5,000. It's the same fee. But now they can do, well, if you do over 1,000, we get to charge you this much. If you do over 500, see, they'll do it. Trust me, they're not stupid. They can't lose their revenue. So be wary of that. Okay? It's not all going to go away. All right. All right, let me just go into some of our calls today. All right, let's go into ACOD. ACOD came out with an RBC with a buy rating of $60 price target. This is huge. You option players, this is a $40 stock in about a week or two. But today, it's in play. Why is it in play? Because it's gapping up $1.20. Awesomecalls Trading, the #1 trading chat room in the world. All we do is look at it. We actually dictate and tell you where the stock's going to pop to at the opening bell. The stock will pop to 39. When it does, the stock will sell off to $36. You don't believe me? Look at the trade. Ding, 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 ding. Typical Awesomecalls Trading. Here's the gap up. Long the stock. Said the stock would go to 39. There is 39. Scale in short, and we said it would come down to 36. Voila. $36.09. Have a nice fucking day. Boom. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You're done for the day. Next. ANAB. ANAB this morning got sold off kind of ridiculous on data on their phase 2. I didn't like it. I liked the data. The data was fine to me. I didn't see any reason why it needed to be sold off. So I said to go long the stock at $30 and under, and the stock would go back to 32.33. And if you look closely how I wrote it up on ANAB, $30 and under, the stock will go to 33, and the stock hit $32.60 right there. And then right here, it double topped around 32.18. I do think over the next few days, it'll go back up to 32.33. Next stock we did was a company called Philip Morris. They've been getting smashed on vapors. And but today, B of A did some work. B of A is a nice analyst I like. I do like the analyst. Been trading around him for about 10, 15 years. I do like him, and they made a notation that the stock was worth $95 a share. So it was gapping up, as you can see. Here's the gap up. But what you don't know about Phyllis Morris, there's a lot of bag holders that will sell into the gap. I predicted that, made it clear the stock would sell off to $76.25, bottom crew, and go long back to 78. You don't believe me? This was written 1 hour before the market even opened. There it is. This is a $78 stock. But before it goes to 78, it needs to come to 76.25. I will dictate to you where the stock's going to come down, where it's going to bottom curl, and where you're going to go. And that's it. Over the next few days, the stock will be 79.80. The reason why I let you know, so if you're an option player, when a stock hits 76, you can buy $80 calls and enjoy the ride. You don't have to do anything. The next stock underneath that was called MCHP. This caught an upgrade from Key Bank with a 110 price target. Stock was gapping up $1.80. Had my attention. With that in line, I knew that the stock would come down and sell off, so I wanted everyone to short the stock at 95.50 and ease into it if it come up all the way to 96, top it off. The stock will come down to 93.25 and under. No ands, ifs, or buts. Here you go. MCHP. And there's your 95.50 entry per my notes. And here is your $93.25 covers. And it actually went down even lower on MCHP. It's all about understanding the gap up and understanding the trade itself. The next one we did was a stock called Vive. Now, I do recall one of our great members in here, I believe Zach Morris. I believe Zach was on this yesterday. And I did see some, I think he was talking about it, that he was reading some research on it. But anyway, today he was right. Today it popped. And it was a great play for us in the chat room. And so what we did on this one is, now Goldman has taken a position on this stock. They have bought 67,000 shares, 64,000, and they also did a private placement for 6.7 million. So there's a lot of interest in this stock. So the way we wanted to play it today, and I played this, and I only did 1,000 shares, and I only caught, I'll tell you exactly what I made on Vive. I'm looking at Vive. I only got 11 cents. So $110 is all I made on it. But I'm happy. I'm not gonna bitch. But what I liked about it was I didn't want anybody to go long the stock unless it hit the six area. And the reason is I look for this is I know I'm gonna get chasers because the newbies like to chase because they don't understand the stock. But you see this double top here? You see this is a well-defined double top. For you mods in other rooms that are in here listening, pay attention so you can sound smart in your fucking rooms. See this? That's a double top. That's a defined double top. When I get a defined double top, I short those. Those are automatic shorts. That means the market makers aren't going to go past that. That's it. It's done. Especially on small cap. They're really easy to read. So I get a double top like that, and then bam, I slam it. Now, in order for me to play this again, okay, and you see how it came down and slammed all the way down to 460? So I knew this wasn't going to hold today because if it was a great play, this would have not done this. It would have just kept going up and up and up. All right. So here's the opening bell. And what I told everyone to do is don't long the stock unless it breaks through that area and hits 6. Then you can long it for quick money and then let it sell off. And once it starts to pull and the lower lows set in, these are lower lows. You see that one, that one, that one? Those are lower lows. Once those set in, you set your stops at 640 and you take it down to $4.80. You don't believe me? It was the #1 pick in the world right here, 480. That's it. Once they set in, you were done. If you wanted to long it, you couldn't long it till it hit 6. And what we do by doing that, we protect the trader from getting in too soon or getting in too soon or too quick for a short. We have a lot of short sellers in here, so we have to pay attention to, letting them and guiding them. And that's exactly what we did. We made sure that they didn't get in too soon, too fast. All right, the next stock that we did today was a stock called, we could do TDD. TDD was fun. You know, I love that stock. Right here, TDD. We wanted to pop it open to 190 and then sell off to 183. That was the call. If it pulled to 183, we wanted you to long it to 190. If it popped to 190, we wanted you to short it to 183. See how we do? You ready? So TDD, either one or the other is going to happen. Pop at the open and then sell it off. We said 190. Here was the little gap. You ready? Ding, 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 ding. 190. And then the sell off, 184. But if you look, if you held it, guess what you hit? That's right, 183. See how easy that was? Knowing the move before the move. Okay? Netflix. Oh, what a beauty today. You want to see perfection? I want you to look how this was written. Are you all ready? I don't think you can handle this, but I want you to read how this was written. Now, Netflix was going to pop it open to 270. No, that's what I wrote. This will go to 270. When it hits 270, I want you to short the stock. So are you telling me, AJ, that the market's not even open? This was written down 35 minutes before the opening bell. And you're telling me the stock's sitting at 268.30. That's going to pop to 270. Yes. And when it hits 270, it's going to drop 5. And then you can go and buy the pullback and go back long to 270. You don't believe me? Here you go. Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to pull up Netflix right in front of your face. Come up over here, and I will guide you through the trade. Here's the trade. Opening bell. Here's the gap up. See the gap? Now I'm going to trade it. Bam! See that? 270 on the penny. 270. Now I'm going to count. How many points did I tell you? 5, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 265. Bottom curl. Bottom curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12-point trade. All you had to do was follow the map. Option traders, you could have bought 265 puts or bought 272 calls. Either or you would have won. It's up to you. Okay. So next one. ADI was good, but it went down lower, lower, lower than we thought. So I wanted to short at 118, 117. What a great play. And then I wanted to bounce off the 112, and it did. But the problem is it sold off too much today. It sold off to 109.50. Crazy stock. And I'm currently in it right now. I have 250 shares left at 109.60. I was trying to get 111 on it. I'm close, but we'll see. ALV, this was a nice one. This was a short and a long. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to, if I told everyone, this should pull at the open of 75.50. They got downgraded from, I believe it was, who was it? They downgraded their, gosh, I forgot who it was. I'll tell you real quick. It got downgraded from the S&P. They from A minus to B plus. And so I saw that and I thought, well, I don't know. I had mixed feelings, but I did put in a short. I said, look, this should come down. I wanted to originally bounce it from here, so I did try to scalp it long, and I was trying to get to that 78 area, and it just doesn't seem to hit. So then I just called for a short, and I said, okay, now watch the 75.50 area, and then bottom curve go long. So if you look real closely, how I wrote it up, if this yanks to 75.50, go long. It hit 75.60. So it was a nice bounce play. All right. And a COD, ANAB, Vive, MCHP, ALV. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's it. I could do shop, but I didn't put the bottom curl number on shop. I knew the stock would pop today to I think it was 316. Yeah, and then sell off and then bottom curl. Oh, that's right. On shop, I wanted 316, pop at the open. Then I wanted to sell off 7 points and bottom curl and then go back to highs. Yeah, this was a great play today. I played this. Do you want to see how this worked out? Are you ready? Okay, again, this will pop at the open. So I want you to imagine the stock is sitting at 312, 313 in the pre-market. This was written down way before the market even opened. I predicted the stock would go to 316 right at the open. When it hits, it should sell off to quit 7 points to the downside, bottom curl it, and go long. So you ready? So that means if it hits 316, it's got to go down to 309, correct? Because you take 7 off, right? So it's 309. Are you ready? And then bottom curl and go long. All right? Here we go. This is how well I read this stock. It's like a nothing trade to me. The problem is I never stay in the trade long enough. I'm in and out, in and out, in and out because the stock pays so well. If you're doing 100, 200 shares, if it pops a point and a half, you're up 350. But the key thing is you got to nail on the pop because if you don't, it'll drop you 80 cents. And the spreads open up sometimes when the stock starts to thin out. What a play. All right, so here we go. Ready for the roller coaster ride? Ding, 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 ding. 312. Bam! Look where it hit. 316. Now count. 7 points. 316. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. 309. See the 309? See that? Now we want a bottom curl, and we want to go long back to highs. And there it is. So you could have made 7 on the down. Total wise, you could have done 5 on the pop, 7 on the down, and what is that? 12 on the up. You could even just took it 316 to 318 and been done with it. This is why I play this stock every day. If you're going to give me a 20-point trade every day, I know how to trade it. I just need to look at what the market's doing, how it gaps up or gaps down, just like I can tell you TDD is going to hit 183. And at the end of the day, it's 183. See, this is how a pro thinks. This is a professional, this is a pros day trading chat room. This is what pros come in and like, damn, just tell me where it's going to go, baby. And that's what we do. Okay. So that was today's plays. And I'll do it all again tomorrow. I do it 5 days a week, every day. Live and breathe stocks, traders. And I will see you tomorrow. All right. Take care. Thank you. And if you want to be a member, click right here. Bam. And then just select day, week, month, year, or 6 months. So pretty cool. Thank you.